Zion Williamson, an NBA All-Star in just his second season in the league. This dude has been bullying more NBA players than Shaq has from behind his analyst desk. It doesn't matter who it is, Richaun Holmes, Tristan Thompson, or even the reigning MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. If you're in the way, you better move. So, why is the hype so low for a former #1 pick who's averaging over 25 points per game on over 60% shooting and still improving? Let's take a closer look at Zion's unbelievably efficient start to his career and the historic numbers he's putting up. Zion is the 4th youngest player to be named to the NBA All-Star game, behind Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Magic Johnson. That's it. He's 6'7", 284 pounds, and has been putting up career high after career high. Watch this. This powerful move against Richaun Holmes showcases the bulldozing ability of Zion. My goodness. Holmes is a 6'10", 240-pound center, and Zion made him irrelevant. Zion's numbers have gone up in nearly every major statistical category this season, and the evolution of his role on the Pelicans has turned him into more of a point forward with the pick and roll. He is a playmaker. But again, what has really turned heads is Zion's tremendous efficient scoring. He's currently averaging over 25 points per game on over 60% from the field. The last player to do that, Charles Barkley, back in 1989-1990. Through Zion's first 50 games of his career, he shot over 60% from the field. This is higher than both Shaq and MJ through their first 50 games. Zion is also the first player in the shot clock era to average over 23 points per game on 60% shooting through his first 50 games. Already, Zion has shot over 70% in 11 games this season, including 4 games over 80% and 1 game over 90%. In the game against Dallas, where he shot over 90% from the floor, 93.3% on 14 for 15 shooting for a new career high 36 points. The Pelicans still lost as they gave up 46, 12, and 8 to Luka Doncic as the Mavs shot 58% from the field that game. You can't win if the team is giving up those numbers. And defense is an area that Zion will need to improve upon. But you wouldn't think that based on this massive block on Dante DiVincenzo. Goodness! But what else is Zion doing? He's also averaging just over 19 points per game in the paint. The last player to put up numbers like that, the TV bully himself, Shaquille O'Neal, in 2002-2003. To this point in his career, Zion has 6 career halves, where he's scored at least 20 points. Guess what? 5 of those have occurred in the last month. Simply put, get out of this man's way. What about rebounding? So he averages just under 7 rebounds per game, but here's the crazy part. Around 80% of Zion's shots either go in or are rebounded by Zion himself. Exhibit A against the Charlotte Hornets earlier this season. Zion has the ability to catch lobs, make quick back cuts, and attack on his own. He's too quick for the bigger players and too strong for the smaller, more agile defenders. And his game should continue to grow. His career high in 3-pointers in one game was in his NBA debut with 4. If he can continue to develop his game outside the paint, this will force defenders to guard him on the perimeter and make interior buckets that much easier, especially with his size. But does he even need to? To this point, the answer appears to be no. So, why is this secondary news in the NBA? How did a player who had arguably the most hype since a rookie LeBron James become so underappreciated? Well, one thing for Zion is the team he's playing for, the New Orleans Pelicans. Small market, and the team is in the middle to lower part of the Western Conference standings right now. And honestly, the lack of fans in seats hurts the effect of his massive rim-rocking dunks. Less oohs and ahs in the stands. The evolution of the game that now draws the mega deep ball has made turnaway threes just as viral as earth-shattering throwdowns. But Zion's historic numbers should change this. At this rate, it doesn't look like he's slowing down, so give credit where it's due. even if there isn't much love for New Orleans. Just let the man play and get out of his way, especially if your name is Rashawn Holmes.